Hasta la vista, baby.
Get away from her, you bitch!
I, Iron Man.
Expecto Patronum!
I am Groot.
There's a snake in my boot.
Am I good? All right, I am live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the final live stream of me announcing the last 20 movies for our upcoming Best Movie of the 90s Decade Tournament, years 1998 and 1999. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning on in here. If you're just tuning on in here, be sure to hit that like button and be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, I do movie reviews, ranking videos, and tons of movie content, and you're not going to want to miss what's coming out on the channel. What's going on? To Chester, Beta Fett, Walther, Cody, moderating the chat. What is up, Cody?
Disney Nerd Hulk is here.
Yes, I said Disney Nerd and House That Hulk Belt. What is going on, guys? You hit that notification bell, you're here. Guys, the last 20 movies I'm going to be announcing right now tonight. And guess what's this Sunday, guys? The Decade Tournament. Sunday, January 9th. Just in case you guys don't know who's going to be joining this awesome panel right here. We got Patrick Burrow, Austin Putnam, John Burns from John Burns Reviews, and Zach Goller. Great YouTubers right here. This Sunday, January 9th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be going live a long time discussing the 90s decade in a tournament-style elimination bracket. You guys know how this goes if you're new. If you're new, it's a big night. If you're used to this, you know how it goes down. It's going to be fun. Get something cold to drink. Get some snacks. It's going to be a good night that night. Cody, if there's no questions in the chat, I think we will just get right to the montage of the last 20 movies.
Yeah, just some questions about hearing if Morbius got delayed.
I did, yes. I'm not kind of surprised that movie's been delayed 6 times now. But hey, if they don't delay the Batman, I guess I'm fine.
Avengers fan says he's all caught up from 1990 to 1997. We have a couple people hoping Saving Private Ryan is not snubbed. Tombstone is his favorite movie from the 90s, says Boba Fett. And
You are very happy it is in the tournament.
And someone said, please snub Saving Private Ryan. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see in the montage if it made the list or not.
Yes, you guys know how this is going. We're not going to waste your guys' time any longer. So here you go, guys. The last 20 movies, years 1998 and 1999. Enjoy.
pause it.
There you guys go. There we go. Does that look good?
Yes.
Alrighty, so there you go, guys. That was the last 20 movies, 1998 and 1999. Let's go through what we got right here.
Is that blue bar showing?
Is that showing for them?
Yeah, lift it up.
Hang on. Can you guys see the title? I guess we'll have to do with what we can. So we got American Beauty, American History X, Blade, Eyes Wide Shut, Fight Club, Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, Mulan, Rushmore, Saving Private Ryan, Tarzan, The Big Lebowski, The Green Mile, The Iron Giant, The Matrix, The Sixth Sense, The Mummy, The Prince of Egypt, The Truman Show, The Wedding Singer, and Toy Story 2. Take a shot every time I said the word the. But there you go, guys. Those are the last 20 movies. Get in that chat room right now. Give me your thoughts on those movies right there. Were there any snubs you guys noticed? I'm going to say this right now, guys. The 90s decade is by far the best decade of movies by far. This is going to be such a competitive best movie of the decade tournament. There's so many good movies here, guys. Let us know in the chat.
We have a couple people saying Ryan won't put Boondock Saints in the tournament. I know it.
Oh, that's a snub right there. Then what year did Boondock Saints come out?
I have no clue. I'm not sure. Also, let's see here. Office Space.
Oh, 1999. 1999 is a great year for cinema. What happened? Office Space? Yeah, just two really great years for film. 1999 is probably one of the greatest years of cinema.
There you go. Let's see here. A lot of people are happy to see The Iron Giant making it. Obviously, that's an animated classic. I mean, Ryan, just talk about the amount of animated movies in this 20 films.
I know you guys are going to write in the chat, animated, Disney biased right here. But these are all such great movies that a lot of people love. I guess we'll go down the line, talk about each film. American Beauty, we won't talk about one actor that's in the film, but American Beauty, Sam Mendes' first film, and it's a masterpiece and one of the best films of 1999 for sure. American History X, define that curb stomping scene, one of Edward Norton's greatest performances. We'll talk about another Edward Norton film, Fight Club. You guys knew Fight Club was making this, obviously. One of the great films of the 90s decade and a David Fincher masterpiece. Blade, kind of an underrated comic book movie. I think the first Blade doesn't get talked about enough anymore. I think Wesley Snipes is such a badass as Blade, of course. Eyes Wide Shut, a very underrated Stanley Kubrick film, his last movie before he passed away. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, another underrated Guy Ritchie film. Mulan, you guys know I love Mulan. Great animated Disney film, just continuing on from the 90s decade. That Renaissance era is just such a great era for Disney. Rushmore, Wes Anderson, underrated film right there. I love Rushmore. Saving Private Ryan. Did you guys really think I was going to forget about Saving Private Ryan? Come on now. Definitely one of the most beloved war films of all time. And Tarzan, continuing on the Disney train. I'm not sure how you guys feel about the Tarzan placement, but I love Tarzan. It's one of my favorite Disney films. The Big Lebowski, a comedy masterpiece classic. The Green Mile, a fantastic drama prison film right after The Shawshank Redemption. And The Iron Giant. Come on now. The Matrix, come on now. The Sixth Sense, it's The Sixth Sense. The Mummy, The Truman Show, The Prince of Egypt, all great films. The Wedding Singer, and of course, Toy Story 2. Just a lot of great movies these last 2 years. This is going to be such a competitive tournament for sure. Any questions?
I mean, just a lot of people's thoughts in here. Prince of Egypt made it my favorite DreamWorks movie. Truman Show is one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies. I like The Big Lebowski. Rushmore is one of my favorite Wes Anderson films. No Office Space. That is surprising. Glad to see Blade on here, someone said. Prince of Egypt is definitely one of my favorite animated films from the 90s. Tarzan's a really good addition to that library. I still think it's a very underrated Disney film. Michael Kocher says, what about Three Kings?
Is that with Mark Wahlberg?
And then also no being John Malkovich.
Again, guys, not everything is going to make it, obviously. We can only have 10 movies from every single year. And obviously, ones are going to get the leg up over others.
Rush Hour, best buddy cop movie, got snubbed here, says Beta Fett.
What did he say?
Rush Hour.
Oh, I thought you said Rushmore. It's right there. Rush Hour. Oh, great comedy right there from Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker.
Some movie fan asks, how come is Batman and Robin not on this tournament?
That's a great question. That belongs in another great category.
What category?
It's an awful movie.
Oh. Let's see here. Magnolia, another snub.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one. Again, I think that was 1999. Again, 1999, a great year for cinema.
The Blair Witch Project.
Yep, same thing. I mean, 1999 is one of the greatest years for cinema.
Saving Private Ryan is also one of my favorite movies of the 90s. I like The Sixth Sense, but I think it's overrated. Find it not really scary. Dark City.
Dark City. Yeah. Again, I mean, some ones are obviously going to get left off that some people are going to be shocked by, and that turns out to be one of them.
Absolutely. But I'm kind of caught up with the chat here, Ryan. Someone said they didn't see the original Mulan. So great to see that the Phantom Menace didn't make it, someone said.
Yeah. And Joshua Walters, you definitely got to watch Mulan, man. One of the best Disney movies of all time.
But now, Ryan, now that all 100 films are live and people know what they are, just going to let people know what you're up to date as to how many more movies you need to see personally before you have seen all the films.
I think I got to only watch maybe 2 more. I watched Schindler's List. Finally, guys, I watched Schindler's List for the very first time. You're going to have to wait to hear my thoughts until Sunday night. Going to watch a couple more, then I'll be ready to go for Sunday night, guys. Let us know how many more you're going to watch coming up this Sunday. And the panelists, they're ready to go. And it's going to be a fun night, guys. Before we do close out this live stream, last reminder, the great panel that I have assembled for the 90s Decade Tournament. These are all amazing content creators, guys. You will not be disappointed. It's Patrick Burrow, Austin Putnam, John Burns, and Zach Oler. All of us will be debating at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Sunday. Get ready, guys. It's going to get heated as well as hilarious all at the same time. You guys are all the best. Last couple of comments. William Clark, I already addressed Magnolia. A snub right there from 1999. I'm Dude, man. Man, I love Big Lebowski. You knew Big Lebowski was definitely making in there. Thank you guys so much for tuning on in here. I hope to see you this Sunday night. Look forward to more content this weekend. You guys are all the best. All my social media links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Bye, guys. Have a good week. You take care.